So as we know, the new F-18 Hornet update is finally out in War Tycoon, which obviously means that the F-35 has received some brand new competition. In today's video, I'll be comparing the statistics of both of these planes, and I'll also be going through the full statistics of the new F-18 to show you guys the full capabilities of this new plane. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so jumping right into the game, the first thing which we are going to be measuring is to see how much health both of these planes actually have. You guys already know the drill. Let's spawn in the F-18 and I'm gonna be shooting it with the explosive sniper in the same place as the F-35 to measure out the health fully. So let's actually go ahead and take a look. According to, of course, the statistics which we do have in the game, this plane actually only has 2 bars out of health. So let's actually find out the true power of it. Alright, so this is shot number 1. I'm gonna shoot it right here and let's see how much health it's going to lose. It's going to lose about 15%. So let's actually start shooting more. So this is gonna be shot number 2. Shot number 3 and shot number 4, and from what it looks, the plane has lost exactly half of its health. So this is shot number 5, shot number 6, shot number 7, and I believe the last shot will do the job and kill it. Yep, that's absolutely correct. So from what I can see from all of these shots, this plane probably has around 750 health, or maybe something around 700, since the explosive sniper does do exactly 100 damage. Alrighty, once again, you guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be testing exactly the same thing for the F-35 to just have a look at the difference. So there's shot number 1. Let's see how much it's going to be left at. It's gonna be left at 90%. So I believe the F-35 should be able to tank around 10 hits. Let's find out. Shot number 2, shot number 3, and shot number 4 this is. And the F-35 has roughly lost almost half health, but it's not about half. So let's go ahead and shoot number 5, shot number 6, and number 7. Okay, so this is the 7 shots, this is the 8th one, the 9th one, and the 10th, and it should kill the F-35, but in fact it doesn't, so the F-35 will be able to survive exactly 11 hits, which to me shows that it's going to be having way better health than the F-18 Hornet. Alrighty, so next up, as we can see, the F-18 does have 3 bars out of speed, so let's go ahead and spawn it in and try to go the maximum speed, because now we are going to be testing the speed category to see which one is actually faster. So the F-18's maximum speed is going to be roughly around 309 miles per hour, which is actually incredibly fast and very comparable to the F-35. But if we do go ahead and dive down, it can even almost go up to 350, which is a little bit of a fun fact. Alrighty, so now let's spawn in the F-35, which is also 3 bars out of speed. Let's see the maximum speed that this boy can actually also go up to in the game. So here we have it. The maximum speed is also going to be around 314 miles per hour, so it's around 5 faster than what the Hornet actually is, which is actually still an incredibly good speed. So if we do go ahead and do the same thing and dive down, the F-35 can even go up to speeds of up to 355 miles per hour, which is actually just as incredibly quick, but slightly quicker than the Hornet. So moving into the next category, I'm going to be seeing how much one missile of each of these planes will be able to do to the F-35, and then to see how many missiles it takes to actually kill it. So after exactly 1 missile from the F-35 is going to lose exactly 20%, which obviously making an estimation 5 of these missiles should be able to kill the F-35. So this is the 3rd one, 4th one, and then the 5th one, and the F-35 is dead. So now we're also going to be testing the individual missile damage of the F-18 Hornet to see how overpowered it actually is. So let's see if it's better than the F-35. So after exactly 1 missile, it's going to do exactly 26% to the F-35, which is actually an insane amount, so over 4 missiles will be able to get the job done. Alrighty, so to actually make a win of this category is going to be incredibly difficult, because the F-35 does do way less damage, however it does have 2 extra missiles. So in terms of quality of damage, the Hornet is going to win, but in terms of quantity, the F-35 is going to win. So I'm probably going to be calling this category a nice draw. So the next thing we are going to be testing is the individual missile damage of both of these planes that they can do to the Leopard. And we are going to be testing 1 missile first with the F-18 Hornet, so let's see how much it does. It's going to be leaving the Leopard at exactly 23%, so let's see if 4 of these missiles will be able to kill it, and from what it looks, it cannot. Now we're gonna be making exactly the same test, but this time the F-35 is going to be shooting the Leopard. So let's go ahead and have a look how much damage one of the missiles will do to the Leopard. So it's gonna do exactly 40%, 40 to 35%, which is actually huge numbers. So from what it looks, the F-35 does way better damage in terms of being able to destroy tanks. However, the Hornet does better damage in terms of being able to destroy the planes. So we do have a little bit of a dilemma. However, in terms of this category, the F-35 is going to be winning by a mile. So the next category, we are going to be seeing how long it takes from both of these planes autocannon in order to destroy the mouse, and this is where stuff actually seems to get a little interesting. So let's actually begin the test. Let's begin the fire on the mouse. So the first set of autocannon was already fired and the mouse is quite low on health, so let's actually go ahead and finish it off, and it's going to take exactly 15 seconds to kill it. So now let's do exactly the same thing with the Hornet. Let's begin. Okay, so what I can already see is that the Hornet is actually shooting way faster and it's running out of the ammunition way faster as well. So let's actually see how fast it's gonna take until it will be able to kill the mouse, and the time is exactly 12 seconds. Well, I did tell you guys, this is where stuff actually starts to get really spicy. From what it really seems, from the times I've actually calculated over here, it seems that the Hornet does have overall better DPS, however it does shoot for a short amount of time, but I would prefer my gun actually shooting for a short amount of time if it was to do way more damage, because at the end of the day, you are not really able to unload your whole entire payload all at once while you are using a plane. So if you do have way less payload, but it does way more damage, I think that's just a way better deal. Anyway, the winner of this category is going to be definitively the F-18 Hornet. Alrighty, so now coming up to the last test of this video, we're gonna be seeing the individual damage of each bomb of these planes that it's going to be doing to the Sherman. So here we have it. This is the first bomb, and it's going to do exactly 45% to the Sherman, which is actually incredibly low. But now if we do test exactly the same thing with the Hornet, let's take a look on how much damage it's actually going to do. I'm going to be left on 75% because the previous test actually failed. So if this does actually one-shot, guys, because the bombs are different, oh my god, it actually one-shot. So what it looks, it does 750 damage per shot at least. So now from this really does leave a big dilemma on which plane is actually better. We all know that the F-18 Hornet did have different bombs because we've seen it in both the early showcase, which was shown by the devs, but also if we do have a look in the game, the bombs look very much different than the bombs that most of the planes actually have. So this could be a reason why the bombs are so incredibly powerful on the Hornet. So to me, this already tells me that these bombs are probably going to be the second strongest in the whole entire game, behind the Stuka Bomber Diver. Anyway, that is all I'm gonna have for you guys in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you think is going to win. Personally, I believe that they are very much equals, because the F-35 is definitely gonna be better in terms of being able to destroy stuff on the ground with missiles. However, the Hornet will be able to destroy stuff better in terms of being able to do really good damage with its main cannon and both the bombs. However, the F-35 is going to definitely be better for stuff like destroying stuff with missiles. However, in terms of an air-to-air fight, what it actually does seem is that the Hornet does also do way more damage, and in most dogfights we also do not really unload all of our missiles, so the all 6 missiles of the F-35 doesn't always come in handy, because the Hornet just could go behind you and unload all of these missiles while you already use your flares, and just 3 missiles could literally destroy your F-35. But anyway, I personally believe these to be equals, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and stay notified for more videos like this, because tomorrow I will be doing a few special videos regarding this update, on also what was changed, on things that do actually make a very big impact to the game.